Full moon energies are here. Things are starting to get intense, and we're getting hit with waves of energy. Whether it's the full moon, whether it's solar activity, or whether it's almost Mercury retrograde, regardless of what it is, there's so many things going on right now, and there is definitely a lot of symptoms that we need to break down in this video. Solar activity is getting wild. We were hit with multiple M class solar flares. We're starting to get close to an X class. Things are getting intense. There's a lot of things to cover. So by all means, welcome everyone in. Joe Sky here, back at it again with another Schumann Resonance update. It's almost November 4th right now, just minutes away. And as you can see in the VLF monitoring right now, it would seem that things are quite calm. Yesterday we were having some moderate activity. Going straight to the community station right now, we had a lot of red lines that I was showing on stream earlier. We definitely, we had a massive stream. We were talking so much about 3 Atlas and a lot of things, a lot of big things going on with that comet, or maybe it's not. It did prove Einstein's theory right, that's for sure. And again, red lines on here, these are timeline shifts right now. On that, of course, very active for sure. Going straight to the general Schumann resonance from Tomsk, Russia. Well, as you can see, from hour 14 to hour 17, we had a push of energy recently. That was the most recent thing we've had. Other than that, it's just been some integration as of right now. And we always get integration around this time, right? Right? Always around nighttime in America, we always get hit with integration. So this has been a pretty common pattern for the last several months. Definitely getting more on the vertical side. We get more vertical lines. I would say earlier in the days, everything's usually, midday. Things are usually more horizontal. As you can see now, things are more vertical spiking. Very interesting. But overall, not too much activity, but that could change. I will keep you guys updated. Going straight to space weather live. Solar winds have been pretty well. They're right under the moderate level. We were in moderate storm conditions under disturbance storm index. KP index was around a 4-ish. It's a 3 right now. We have dipped down to a K7 multiple times in the magnetometers. The interplanetary magnetic field, right now it's slightly south, and it was definitely slightly south or moderately south a few hours ago. Overall, of course, there's been a lot of C-class solar flares, a lot of M-class solar flares. Let's just break down the last 24 hours. There's been 1, 2, 3, 4 M-class solar flares, and these are all dominant. The strongest within 24 and 72 being an M5.01, M5.01, a 3.2, a 1.5, and shooting up to a 3.5. That is incredibly intense, very powerful M-class solar flares. Each and every one of them truly strong. So, by all means, definitely a lot. Now, if you've been thinking, of course, that's the only thing we've been hit with. That's actually not. If you take a look right now, you can see how massive these coronal mass ejections are. And 313 degree angle is pretty huge if you ask me, right? Definitely, as you can see, the numbers here are pretty massive here, as we're seeing. I don't know if we have any footage. We do. That was pretty big as well. Pretty huge here. Bunch of them. We had about 10 of them. 10 CMEs on November 3rd and November 4th, obviously. So far, there's been 3 of them. Pretty massive if you ask me. Let's go straight to the coronal holes right now. On the detection map, this is literally facing us right now. Within a few hours, it could be facing us. We might see something on Space Weather Live. We might be saying it, but regardless, this is facing us. And this is huge, getting larger. Let's go straight to the station. If you actually look left and right, look at the massive CMEs here on this one on the right. We having coronal mass ejections on both of them, and the one on the right just picked up something insane. As you can see, things are super duper intense right now. A lot of coronal mass ejections, a massive coronal hole, big M class solar flares here. You know, we're getting hit pretty hard, and we could be building towards an X class solar flare. Here it is, it's facing us spot on. Massive. Look at the left side. That is where all this releasing is really happening, on the far left side. And of course, on the far right side, we also have massive releases. This is a huge, bright region. So there's definitely a lot of release happening here. Got some massive sunspots on the left, and that's definitely where things are definitely taking place. So overall, of course, there's a lot of things going on right now. There is a lot of activity that is happening. The sun is going wild right now, and we have sunspots that will most likely be facing us. It's going to be interesting to see what happens in the next few days. Everything's kind of just going as is, right? With the full moon coming and building things up, it's getting intense here, and I've been getting hit with the waves. I don't know about you guys, but the waves of super, like a bunch of energy, and then you get the wave of tiredness. Um, might last for about 30 minutes to an hour. It's kind of, it's definitely, um, you're gonna feel it. It's not like fatigue. It's like just tired. You know what I mean? That is truly an integration at its finest, I would assume. Because it just feels like it, right? It doesn't feel like I'm fatigued, doesn't feel like I'm exhausted or anything. I'm just tired for that period. And then, of course, you get the period where you have a significant amount of energy. Um, by all means, I know a lot of people aren't sleeping as much. There's a lot of things going on. There is a lot. And, energy here, the energy is intense regardless of how you look at it. That's why a lot of people are feeling things. Um, by all means, of course, let me know what you guys are feeling. Let me know what you guys are going through. But other than that, I'm so grateful, so thankful, and appreciative for everyone who's watching the streams, watching the content. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. I truly appreciate it. I'm grateful. We got a full moon video out, breaking this full moon down for you. This is definitely a time of abundance, so be sure to be taking action because we all should be taking action. And obviously, there's a lot of things going on. Time to do some healing, time to do that shadow work before next year comes. This is a massive super full moon that we got going on here. Energies are amplifying. Other than that, it's a big month. Excuse me. I want to thank you all so much for watching. I'll see you all next time.